You can never be respected, ducking like we built, collecting fake will always get detected, scoping out the intersection, thinking about we lost. Country winning that recession, mama trying to put together meals and make them something special. Scared to really ask for it, she'll give her last for it. I've been in my bag for it, when you talking fast forward. Years after that, shots cracked off the backboard. Hard to really laugh toward real situations when you stuck in it. Mama still clutch whenever she see a truck tinted. Going on outside, my brother in it, cousins in it, streets on fire. I got a tunnel vision, running with it. Torch for the taking, you gotta love it. See your false cockiness, honestly had enough of any label good for like 20 more just for with them. Try to step in front of that, become another.
Precious Achua. Goran Dragic. OG Anunoby. Fred VanVleet. Pascal Siakam. Guard, 6'5", number 18, Shake Milton. Danny Green. That guard, 6'10", number 25. Ben Simmons. At forward, 6'8", number 12, Tobias Harris. At center, 7', number 21, Joel. Philadelphia 76ers.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we know now that the process in Philly yielded two young superstars, Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. Last season, the front office toyed with a big shakeup, but stayed pat at the deadline. Coach Doc Rivers said, "I love that we stuck with it. They're young. Give them a chance." Kevin, this team is still poised to be great for a long time.
Clearly a special team and a special twosome. David, thank you. Here are the five for the Raptors. VanVleet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Achua is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Dragic in at the point guard position. And for the 76ers, down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the 3. Chris, we're just getting into a new year. Already, though, injuries hitting a couple of teams.
Yeah, Kevin, but the big thing, though, get healthy by the end of the year. You know, you got to get your guys back to 100%, so you don't want to rush them back too late.
Here's Embiid, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down low, VanVleet. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Van Vliet's got his team on the board to start the game for the Raptors. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Simmons finds Milton. Back to Simmons. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Harris. Milton with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Milton the pass to Simmons. And he makes that one. Simmons got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
It's not going to go for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
Almost beyond belief. I mean, even on a bad night, you think they'd at least be competitive.
Now here's Simmons. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Milwaukee. 6 on the shot clock, and the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another whistle, and he's got to be careful with his foul situation.
Fred's checked in for Toronto. Here's Milton. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Achua. The kick out to Dragic. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him. Trent gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Milton. Poked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Dragic against Simmons. Now here's Trent. Not enough on that one as it misses.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader. Very positive in his approach. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Dragic kicks to Siakam. Over Harris. Siakam's shot is off. 76ers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
It's off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Simmons looking around. There's the pass to Harris. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
Barnes is checked in for Pascal Siakam. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. Philadelphia leading by 7. Milton kicks to Simmons. This one for three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And, of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Simmons passes to Harris. Here's Dragic. Finished off the break.
And the veteran smarts of Dragic sniffing out a chance to grab a steal and takes it home.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. 6-point game. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first.
And you talk to Simmons' teammates, he sets the tone, he's vocal, and he leads by example.
And so he makes both from the line. And don't you notice, Chris, whenever the team has injuries, Simmons takes it upon himself to fill in the gaps.
But Kevin, no one to defer responsibility. I mean, some of his biggest games have been when he puts his team on his back and carries them across the finish line.
Here's Milton. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his third assist on the night.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
You got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Dragic against Simmons. Another three for Philadelphia.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Barnes with it. Now Green defending. Here's Trent. He has 6. Offensive rebound. Barnes. And it's Barnes slapping it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And the wide open shot from Green. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Raptors trail by 11. Outside Dragic. Achua kicks to Trent. Here's Anunoby. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Raptors have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And it's Trent in the corner. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Embiid. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the 76ers lead by 13. Raptors shooting to start out this game about 43%. Passes it to Trent. Anunoby with it. Guarded by Green. The Raptors rebound. The kick out to Dragic. Here's Anunoby. Drills it from outside.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Philadelphia leading by 10. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Maxey's subbed in for Harris. Then for the Raptors, Cam Birch comes in for Achua. And Chris Boucher's subbed in for OG Anunoby. For Philadelphia, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
He's off on the first.
I mean, what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
And he's good on the second. Raptors trail by 11. Out left to the wing. Birch the pass to Trent from deep. Good on the triple. Trent's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's a slip-up by the D, and I'm sure they know it. But one guy you don't want to give an open 3 to.
Drummond. Birch grabs the board. And here's Toronto. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Birch's shot's good. And now it's just a 4-point 76ers lead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
There's Dragic with the 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
An assertive player. Dragic knows he has the green light to catch and fire.
Got a piece of it. Boucher with the steal. Dragic the pass to Boucher. The kick out to Dragic. Pass to Boucher. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here, defending the triple.
And the 76ers call time here. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense. He has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning. But if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Looking to end the run, and there's the nice layup by Drummond.
I love seeing the agility of Drummond on the dribble. Surprisingly quick in his hands.
Boucher kicks to Dragic. Boucher passes to Dragic. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Boucher with the bounce back. Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Trent's got 15.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
For a big guy, Drummond really likes showing off his athleticism. Just a sensational dunk.
Dragic with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And the pass to Dragic. Lets it go with the 3. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Simmons on the wing. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And the shot is long.
Credit. The D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Birch the pass to Dragic. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 8.
By no means a volume shooter. Dragic picks his spots and is very solid from deep.
And a wide-open look for Simmons. And good off the lead pass that time.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in his zone.
Passes it to Boucher. And it's Trent in the corner. Lets it go from 11. Basket counts.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Raptors leading by 4. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Birch scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Curry kicks to Drummond. Pass to Korkmaz. Outside, Simmons. And here is Drummond. Pass to Korkmaz. He can't hit that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Trent gets the bucket.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To end the run and block. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's Drummond missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And staying hungry, Joel Embiid continuing to improve every season.
Coming into this year, I just wanted to, take advantage of, every single day. Just making sure I was in the best shape of my life.
Well, he's already made huge strides in his conditioning, and it shows.
Not satisfied yet to win that MVP trophy, but he is more than capable.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Raptors?
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Siakam are the forwards. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. And it's Birch in its center. The pass to Drummond. And the foul on Kem Birch. That's his first foul. Toronto on defense. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Drummond is doubled. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Off the catch. Curry can be automatic. I mean, he never second guesses his selection at all.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And no good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That's the first of 6 played on the road. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet passes to Trent. The three. And they get it back. There's the three. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, Greg. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator, and the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions, you know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already an offensive players game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing a bone to defenders, and it's about time.
Checked in for Ben Simmons. And then for Toronto, Achua, he's checked in for Kem Birch. And Anunoby subbed in for Barnes. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Out to the wing. Fires the three. Maxey, no good.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
For three, Van Vliet. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. Maxey passes to Harris, and the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his third foul of the game.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Drummond. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And Jake Milton in for Curry.
Superb focus from the big man. Embiid, I mean, you really have to whack him to prevent the buck.
When you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process from making the playoffs, then another one for the conference finals, then another one just to go to the finals. And that doesn't even have you winning a ring yet.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And, Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50, 40, 90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Raptors leading by 11. To the middle. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Passes to Embiid. They get the rebound. Off target at the rim. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. To the wing on the left. For three, Van Vliet. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside, Hilton. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Hilton's got 10 points.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute to it.
Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. He has 7.
That's the savvy veteran. Green's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Embiid.
What amazing strength. Look, I love how Embiid fights his way through whatever the defense throws his way.
And Van Vliet, here we go. Maxey grabs the miss.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Here's Anunoby. Achua kicks to Anunoby. For 3, Van Vliet buries it from 3-point range. Van Vliet's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Maxey passes to Embiid.
The height, quickness, the mobility of Embiid, what he possesses, it's just amazing. He's daring the defense to win.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. The first free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game's going on.
Van Vliet outside. Here's Trent. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the paint. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Joel Embiid.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the Raptors call time here. Toronto leading by 12. Here's Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in. Van Vliet's got 15 points.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Harris outside. With the teardrop, he takes it up and lays it in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Toronto, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Here's Achua. Rebound by the 76ers.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals. And love the size Milton gives them in the backcourt.
Yeah, Greg, he's 6'6" with a 7-foot wingspan. He's a good finisher in the lane. Great around the rim. His shot release might be a little low, but because of his height, it hasn't been a problem.
And the Raptors making a change here. Dragic is checked in.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide open teammate.
And here is Milton. 12 points for him. And Boucher sends it back.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Up top, Dragic. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Over Green. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Anunoby's got his second bucket tonight. The 76ers trail by 13. Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's Green. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. He's solid at realizing one of his guys is uncovered.
Pass to Van Vliet. From 13, and another basket for Toronto.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Down low, here's Embiid, and Boucher sends it back. To the middle, Anunoby passes to Achua. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Boucher against Embiid. Fires for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the left side wing. Maxey, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
It's a big boost when Green's in sync with his teammates. That kind of fluid ball movement is big for them at that end of the floor.
2 points. That one goes. Boucher's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Drummond's checked in for Green. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. And then for Toronto, Kem Birch is checked in for Achua. And it's Barnes in for Anunoby. Birch's shot's good.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Back to Simmons. Boucher with the steal. Van Vliet outside. Over Milton. And another basket for Toronto.
And Van Vliet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
Simmons passes to Milton. A floater. And Simmons gets the bucket.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Raptors leading by 11. Dragic with it, picked up by Harris. Pass to Boucher. Van Vliet on the wing. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Harris looking it over. Harris draws the double. And the dunk by Embiid.
The offensive game of the big fella. I mean, Embiid's game is so polished. That's why you can't let him get hot.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Goes up to the stripe. That shot off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Bobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Man, the mobility of Drummond is important to his team. When the ball is lobbed his way, it's a game over for the defense.
For 3, Van Vliet. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 5th rebound right now in the game. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket for Milton.
He keeps working on the three-point line. I mean, that's his 3rd triple of the game, 1st in the quarter.
Birch kicks to Dragic. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the 2nd quarter. Embiid throws it down.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Bono shooting in the 2nd quarter, right around 48%. Now the pass to Boucher. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia has gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark.
It's easy to admire Embiid. I mean, the game seems to come so easy to the big fella, especially when it comes to dunking.
For 3, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bounce pass for Milton. Barnes passes to Boucher. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and they pick up 2.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight, and one of the best undrafted players in league history.
Here's Milton. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Dragic kicks to Van Vliet from deep 3-point range. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. Driving inside. Milton's shot is good. He's got 11 points in the quarter. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. 76ers lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With Sixers coach Doc Rivers, Doc, you've got to be pleased with the play of Joel Embiid so far.
He's playing great. He's attacking early. He's making the right decisions. But overall, as a team, nothing's quick. Everything's slow, and maybe it's their pressure. But we have to do something about it.
We'll see if that adjustment gets made, Doc. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He ended up with 24 points, 2 assists, and 9 rebounds. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They made a lot of trips to the free throw line. That speaks for how aggressive they've been, attacking at every opportunity. They're not playing with the finesse game that the other team is playing.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Got to give some credit to the energy of their bench. The second unit guys are trying to make a name for themselves tonight. And you know, light the fire under the starters, baby.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The 3rd quarter just about to get started.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Joel Embiid has been sent attention.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Toronto trailing. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And the basket by Harris.
Great feed. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The 76ers shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Inside, here's Green. That's tipped. Simmons against Dragic. Pass to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And the 76ers with possession. To the middle, here's Green, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And certain guys post almost identical numbers year after year. Danny Green is one of them.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, the production has been very consistent since his third season, but he also gives you intangibles. Toughness, deadly in the clutch. I mean, his coaches and teammates trust him alike.
And he knocks down the first one.
He's known as a three-point specialist. I mean, Green is also an excellent perimeter defender. A great role guy who plays within himself.
Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Both free throws good from Green. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Green with the rebound.
Might take a little while to find their stride during the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
And it's blocked. Dragic against Simmons. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors miss again.
After the monster first half from three-point range, I mean, things have dried up for him here in the second.
The offensive rebound. And here's Harris from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's improving from distance. Now, that's one of the things Harris has worked on, and the work has paid off.
And Green gets it to go.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Simmons. Van Vliet can't. get it to go.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And stolen by Achua. Pass to Siakam. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And it's not easy to get that shot on target with so much contact. Siakam just shakes it off, determined to finish through.
Bucket is good.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Anunoby.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Harris kept alive. Here's Embiid. Dragic taking his time here. Siakam passes to Dragic. Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, he's excellent at seeing the floor. Simmons brings a pass-first mentality to his game.
And the Raptors call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And Toronto also making a switch. Trent checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Siakam left side. Back to Trent from downtown. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 15 here tonight. He's got space. Again, Philadelphia.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Toronto at the ball, trailing by 10. Pass to Anunoby. Takes the 3. And again, no good by Toronto.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Outside Curry. Down low. And the dunk by Embiid.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Siakam kicks to Dragic. Here's Trent. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 9 assists now tonight. The 76ers leading by 10. To the paint. And slam dunk by Harris.
It's easy to forget about the athleticism of Harris until he dunks on your head, and he's happy to remind you of it on that play like that.
Dragic the pass to Achua. Here's Trent. No good on that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Curry. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The pass to Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Anunoby's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And they're going to have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half, a total of 3 overall.
To the inside, Siakam banked in off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Siakam.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Tobias Harris. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Drummond passes to Korkmaz. Down low. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Simmons. 10 points for Drummond.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Dragic kicks to Anunoby. Here's Trent. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And after a few years of bouncing around, Seth Curry has established his place, Chris, in this NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, every team needs to stretch the floor. He brings a great attitude and a high basketball IQ. I mean, that's a valuable piece to the puzzle.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Achua.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
Here's Drummond. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Trent, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Passes it to Simmons. Over Boucher. The 76ers with another miss. Raptors trail by 7. The drive by Siakam. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Siakam's got 6 points in the quarter. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Lots of room. And yes, it's good. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Offensive rebound on Anunoby. It's sent back down by Simmons. Counted good.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Boucher against Simmons. Here's Maxey. Another shot. In deep. Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got 12 in the game.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to control the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be our guy.
Boucher kicks to Anunoby. Here's Trent. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The 76ers leading by 4. Now, here's Maxey. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. It's his first trip to the line.
Tyrese Maxey.
First free throw is good. Ken Burch is checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for OG Anunoby. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Raptors trail by 6. Dragic the pass to Trent. That's in coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
That's the big reason this game is still so close. I mean, he's been lights out from long range.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. They throw good, Maxey. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. Good on both. The Raptors shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And the dunk by Barnes.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Curry passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
He may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, she'll play it.
Pass to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Philadelphia leading by 5. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Van Vliet, and another basket for Toronto.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Korkmaz, covered by Barnes, and Drummond throws it down.
Drummond is an expert at running the pick and roll. The way he dives to the hoop after the screen is virtually impossible for the defense to stop.
Barnes passes to Trent. Van Vliet outside. And they recover it. Birch finds Trent. A 3 from Barnes. And Curry pulls it down. The 76ers lead. Here's Maxey. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And it's 9 points for Tyrese Maxey. Van Vliet passes to Birch. Dishes it to Barnes. Off target with his 3. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Curry kicks to Simmons. Now here's Drummond. G right on him. Pass to Korkmaz. Clock at 6. Inside. And Boucher sends it back. Barnes passes to Boucher. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. And there's the pass to Trent. Here's Boucher. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
The 76ers leading by 11. To the middle. Here's Simmons. Makes it off the glass. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Drummond kicks to Korkmaz. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Trent can't hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answer.
And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Here's Curry. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Curry's got 10.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
And so it's Philadelphia out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll return shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Fred VanVleet. Boucher out there with Barnes. Then there's Dragic. And it's Achua in at the 5 down low.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Here's VanVleet. That's in coming off an assist from Dragic. VanVleet's got 26 points.
And terrific hustle from VanVleet in transition, getting up court fast to finish the fast break.
Milton finds Drummond. It's deflected. For 3, VanVleet bangs home the trifecta. He has 29.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And the basket by Curry.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Boucher passes to VanVleet. That one goes in.
Fred VanVleet.
VanVleet's got 31.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
It's Dragic with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Now he's going to be walking a tightrope. One more foul. His night is a wrap.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Milton. That one off the back iron and out. Raptors trail by 16. VanVleet outside. From outside, off the mark.
With all these 3-pointers he's missed in the first half, he's become a weight around. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The shot's good from Achua.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that lead.
Over to the left wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh, such a force of nature inside. I love how hard Embiid goes to pick up these fouls.
And the Raptors with some changes. Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. And Anunoby subbed in for Barnes. Here's VanVleet. Pass to Siakam. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got his 4th assist in this one. The 76ers leading by 17. High post, Embiid. He feeds it to Green. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
The agility from Green when he goes inside is impressive. I mean, his fluid motion gets him to his shot.
Pass to VanVleet. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. VanVleet's got 10 points in the quarter.
The D has got to do something to take away his 3-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
Murray finds Embiid. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Milton with it. Picked up by VanVleet. Embiid, no good. Raptors trail by 16. In the corner, it's VanVleet. They get it back. Achua. That one's not going to go. Philadelphia's gotten off to a great start from 3-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And again, it's Philadelphia.
It's not easy to play in Stephen Curry's shadow. Seth has carved out a terrific career for himself.
Outside, Green.
Shot like that is A polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about... very strange.
And the Raptors call time here. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. Raptors trail by 18. Dragic finds Anunoby. For three, Van Vliet. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game. No good. Shot missing. Anunoby against Green. There's Dragic with the 3. Drops in the tray. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 13 assists. Now here's Milton. Covered by Van Vliet. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit going into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And it goes up. Out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Dragic against Simmons. Dragic kicks to Van Vliet. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Van Vliet's got 37.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
If they're talking their huddle, it's going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And Harris, wide open. He shoots, hands it from downtown.
Catch and train. Harris is a dead-eye shooter. He provides great spacing.
Anunoby passes to Dragic. Puts up a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. The 76ers leading by 15. It's off. Flying from half court. Siakam outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Van Vliet. Over Embiid. Offensive rebound. Achua. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Achua's got 4 points this quarter.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Raptors trail by 13. It's stolen by Milton. Now Dragic. The drive by Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Simmons can't. get it to go. Toronto shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Van Vliet. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Van Vliet's got 39. Philadelphia leading by 9.
Like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after it.
No good from Dragic. Philadelphia shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. And here's Simmons for 3. And the 76ers get it back.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Raptors trail by 9. Van Vliet outside. Over Milton. Van Vliet. Can't get it to go. Philadelphia's shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Raptors shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You love seeing guys like Fred VanVleet make it. Not highly recruited in high school, undrafted out of college. VanVleet has turned himself into a terrific player in our league.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them. The 76ers leading by 7. The half-court bomb. Falls off target. Anunoby kicks to Achua. For 3, Van Vliet. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
TO number 5 for him in the game, and that's way too high of a number for any one player.
Simmons against Dragic.
It's just so tough to stay with Dragic in those herky-jerky moves without fouling.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Dragic. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Here's Dragic. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Van Vliet's got 44.
No, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Embiid finds Green and stolen by Achua. Now the Raptors moving it up. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 46 points for Fred Van Vliet.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
There's Embiid. He gets it in there. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Van Vliet gets to Dragic to take the lead. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky. He was off.
And Siakam is has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. There's Dragic with the three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
In the zone, Dragic is laser focused on ensuring they scored on that possession. He sees the target and sinks it.
And Simmons slams it in.
Rising to the challenge. This is where young players like Simmons need to make their mark.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet for three. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers lead. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Van Vliet outside. Drills the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 49 points in the game.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. For three, Van Vliet. Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. The 76ers trail by 5. Simmons, the bounce pass. The shot's good. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
What I love about the big man is his fearlessness. Embiid, he's a leader who feels comfortable taking big shots.
For three, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his 5th foul. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Embiid. Inside, Harris. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about... Very strange.
So it's Philadelphia now. Harris misses. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And that's an intentional foul. And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 2. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he comes up empty, missing both. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
It's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 4. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and the foul. It's got to be the game.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt. And, guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
He makes the first of 3, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Is there a more entertaining player in this league than Joel Embiid? I mean, on the court, he's a 7-plus footer who can do it all. Off the court, no one better on social media. As confident as he gets at the line, he wants to be up there in the tight ball.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Comes through big. Now they can put everything they have into guard against the 3.
7 seconds left in the game.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
That's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been. Just incredible patience by Harris, rising to the occasion in a big way with the key basket.
Toronto calls timeout. 1 second left in the 4th quarter. For 3, Van Vliet. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Boucher out there with Achua. And it's Trent in at the 1.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backdoor.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Toronto's gotten neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall here in overtime. Van Vliet attacking, and he gets the bucket. Van Vliet's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
And wheeling himself to the basket, Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
From the arc. They get it back. Achua. Trent finds Anunoby. 3-pointer. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
It's tipped. Boucher with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Simmons kicks to Milton. To Simmons. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's now 23 points for Ben Simmons. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Oh, man, come on. Injuries like this can change the course of a game, even the whole season. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Barnes, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Outside, Simmons. Now the feed to Embiid. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Good, another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
The 76ers trail by 5. Simmons passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
I like seeing Embiid rise to the occasion. He knows how to capitalize during important stretches together.
Anunoby, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And the first one drops. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
The 3 from Barnes. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Milton with it. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 4 this quarter.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
The drive by Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Three minutes gone now here in overtime. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Simmons, defended by Trent. Here's Embiid. And that one goes long. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Barnes. Count it from 12.
Precious Achiuwa.
Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Simmons. From down in the low post, it goes. Simmons got 25 points.
He's a tricky player. He's so difficult to guard. Simmons excels at going with the floater at the right time.
Barnes kicks to Trent. A three-pointer, no good. 76ers are gone 6 of 9 when they've shot the basketball in overtime. And stolen by Barnes. Out in his own on the break. The dunk by Achiuwa.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
Now here's Simmons, defended by Trent. To the inside. They kick it out to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
When the team needs a bucket, Green steps up. Ready to deliver assertive shooting and keep them on track.
Here's Harris driving to the basket. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Wow, and slowly but surely, Harris is learning what it takes to become a leader. When this team needs him to step up, he has no issue dominating crucial possessions.
And the Raptors call time here. They lead by 1. 36 seconds left in overtime. And the Raptors making a change here. Watanabe's checked in. Here's Achiuwa. Count it!
That's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
And your Sixers nasty.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 3. 29 seconds left in the first overtime. Five seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Trent. You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on the lead pass.
When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. 3 from the inbound. Trent can't hit. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harris has got the ball. The shot. No good. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And that's it for the rest of this game. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And Toronto making a change here. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Goran. Congrats on the win. When you're flowing like that, how are you trying to get the ball to your teammates?
I mean, I know some games I have to involve my players to get them open shots. So I just think, okay, I'm going to try to give that rhythm to my team. And, you know, in the end, we won that game.
Yeah, the ball was really moving tonight, and you were the main reason why quarterbacking them to a victory. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.